Everything you thought you knew about Christopher Columbus's journey might just be wrong. Dive into the lesser-known saga of his final voyage, the one that brought him to the shores of Costa Rica in 1502. At the height of his career, Columbus, famed for 3 previous expeditions that cemented his status as an emblem of pioneering exploration, embarked on a quest to find a passage to the Indian Ocean. His intentions: to open new trade routes and expand Spain's dominance. Departing from Spain in May of 1502, Columbus steered a fleet of 4 ships across the Caribbean waters. His route had him explore islands like Jamaica and Honduras, mingling with indigenous tribes and navigating this uncharted expanse in search of opportunities. But it was his landfall on the coasts of Costa Rica that turned a significant page in his adventures. As Columbus and his crew stepped onto this new land, they discovered a realm of lush jungles, majestic mountains, and an unmatched biodiversity. Here, they encountered indigenous groups such as the Bribri and Cabacá, who had thrived in this paradise long before Columbus's arrival. Columbus was bewitched by the promise of wealth and prosperity the land suggested. Gold glittered in the whispers of the jungles, it seemed. They could propel the Spanish crown into unprecedented wealth and power. Columbus's arrival was met with a paradox. He attempted diplomacy and trade with the local inhabitants, yet his presence unavoidably foretold the incoming tides of European colonization. This chapter of history marks the onset of a saga where indigenous populations would face alien diseases and cultural upheavals, changes that Columbus's landing in Costa Rica would herald. Columbus was steadfast in his ambition to establish a settlement on these promising lands. But he found overwhelming obstacles: inhospitable environments, food shortages, the ever-looming threat of illness among his crew, and staunch resistance from tribal communities. These hurdles mirrored the struggles that plagued his 4th and final expedition. As he continued his exploration down the Central American coast, the ordeal never relented. Today's Nicaragua, Panama, lands rich in culture and geography, revealed themselves under Columbus's gaze, contributing to a broader European understanding, yet leading to hard questions regarding the impact of such discoveries. Disappointment shadowed Columbus upon his return to Spain in 1504. His triumphant visions had spent themselves on the rugged Central American shores. Criticism, failures, mismanagement, these became the echoes that haunted his twilight years. Even Columbus could not evade the judgment of history, as Europe realized the impact on indigenous peoples was catastrophic. Diseases propagated by European presence decimated native populations with no immunity, while new social structures reshaped and often undermined ancestral societies. Ultimately, Columbus's ventures leave us with a layered legacy. Celebrated by some as opening a new world, they are criticized by others for the irreversible toll on indigenous cultures. Costa Rica, a chapter in Columbus's Odyssey, stands as a testimony of the moment where paths crossed, changing forever the demographic, cultural, and historical landscape. In hindsight, the narrative shifted, yet Costa Rica emerged resilient through the trials. Today, the country is a beacon, remembered for its verdant biodiversity and bold social initiatives, a testament to the enduring spirit and resilience of its peoples.